I hate it and I love it, but it's quite different from all the others, and I don't know if it's good or bad. But finally, this time you'll see this character's wings. It took 9 hours, which is insane. And I finally fixed my mistakes from previous attempts. I'm Noasha, by the way. So first, I structurized the process. Wow, I had this beautiful painting and I couldn't figure out how I made it. So I broke it down into steps to replicate the result because I didn't record a time lapse and I couldn't even remember how and why I made certain decisions. I just made it and forgot everything. All I can remember is that I thought about Mark Brunett and Assassin Monkey's art styles. That's pretty much it. I don't remember if I took anything from their art processes. I don't know if I was inspired or I thought it looked similar. Anyway, somewhere in the middle of this process of this artwork, I used Blender to build a similar scene, and I put my pony sculpt from 2022 there, and I was blown away by how good it looked and how useful it was. It helped remember the forms and reference lighting because I never really did that with ponies. And now that I finished my second year at college, I think I'm going to use my knowledge of 3D software to make a full-fledged model, to make even more use of it. Because why not? Second, but probably should have been the first. I considered all the elements of the painting during the sketching phase, like the quill, the pony, the sparkly magic thing. And I made a black and white sketch to make sure the composition is good. And the sketch is fine, but now that I finished it, I think it's not that good. In comparison, yes, it's better. At that stage, I should have painted more details, like the window frame, because in the end, they made things too busy. But I just had to include them. And there are a few more tiny little things that I can improve on, and that will make the artwork so much better. But still, composition is my greatest enemy. Also, thank you, me from the past. I'm doing better, and I promise I will be trying my best every single day. I must keep up the good work. And you in the future, too. So stop procrastinating. Do your homework. Go get a job. The trip to Japan is in 2 years. So what are you waiting for, buddy? And you know, watching these yearly redraws, I find it motivating more than anything else. The thing, like me from the past, cheering on myself from the present and from the future. That's really important, I think. It might be selfish, sure. It might sound that, but just knowing, hearing that at least one person always believes in you, and to not disappoint them, you just go and do the thing. Even though they can't be disappointed, they still really believe in you because they want to succeed. Can't break that promise. Sorry, but I think this must be in this video. And talking more about me. Sorry, strangers. It's just how it goes. It's a tradition. This time, I got a Switch too, and I'm deeply disappointed because I bought Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury that I have already 100%ed like multiple times. But it's an investment, I hope. But I'm happy overall. All I feel is the urge to get a job, to build a new PC. So if you want to commission me to help with that, You're so welcome. I can also do character design, 3D modeling, like full characters, for 3D printing, sculpts, you know. I don't know what the future holds. I think future redraws will start to look different, but at some point I'll hit a wall, just like in the fall redraw, and you have to check it out if you haven't seen. I must definitely put more work into sketches, more thinking, more stable foundation, because that's kind of my problem right now. But I like this rendering. I have 0 problems with it, so that's a big win. That's it! I have nothing more to say. So thank you for going with me on this journey today. I'll see you someday again. I don't know when, I don't know where, but I am more active on Twitter and Telegram. Sub and stuff, and bye!